Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, March 3, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Detroit Pistons vs Toronto Raptors. The Detroit Pistons and Toronto Raptors meet Thursday in NBA action at the Scotiabank Arena. The Detroit Pistons look for a win after splitting their last 6 games. The Toronto Raptors look for a win after splitting their last 8 games. Our first pick is Detroit Pistons plus 8.5 points. And here is why. Golden State is 4th in the NBA in points allowed at 104.0 points per game. The Warriors are allowing a field goal percentage of 43.5%, which is second best in the league, and a 3-point shooting percentage of 33.5%, which is third best. Golden State averages 45.7 rebounds, which is 8th best in the NBA, and is allowing an average of only 42.7 rebounds, which is 5th best. Kevin Looney is the leading active rebounder for Golden State, with an average of 7.6 boards per game. Gary Payton II is the leader in steals with an average of 1.4 per contest, and Looney is the SWAT leader, with an average of 0.7 blocked shots per contest. Don't tell the Pistons that there's nothing to play for. Dwayne Casey has the team playing hard, and they have covered the spread in their last 5 games. Casey will have his guys motivated for this contest once again, as Detroit is facing his former team. Under Casey, Detroit has beaten Toronto in the last 5 head-to-head games, all as a straight-up underdog. Toronto is getting too many points here, back the Pistons. And our second pick is under the total. And here is why. Toronto is 18th in the NBA, averaging 108.7 ppg and 12th shooting 35.4% from long range. Fred VanVleet leads the team with 21.4 ppg and 6.9 assists, followed by Pascal Siakam with 11.1 ppg and 8.4 rebounds. VanVleet is questionable for Thursday due to his knee. He also did not play in either win over Brooklyn. Anunoby, 17.5 ppg, 5.5 rebounds, is questionable for Thursday and has not played since February 16. On the season, Detroit is second to last in offensive points per game, field goal, and 3-point percentage. On defense, the Pistons are 26th in scoring, 28th in field goal percentage allowed, and 30th in 3-point shooting allowed. Detroit is tied with Orlando for the worst record in the NBA and just half a game behind Houston. Detroit is in rebuilding mode, sitting 14.5 games out of a play-in game spot with only 20 left to play. Golden State Warriors vs Dallas Mavericks. The Golden State Warriors and the Dallas Mavericks collide at the American Airlines Center on Thursday night. Our first pick is Dallas Mavericks plus 3. And here is why. Golden State is 4th in the NBA in points allowed at 104.0 points per game. The Warriors are allowing a field goal percentage of 43.5%, which is second best in the league, and a 3-point shooting percentage of 33.5%, which is third best. Golden State averages 45.7 rebounds, which is 8th best in the NBA, and is allowing an average of only 42.7 rebounds, which is 5th best. Kevin Looney is the leading active rebounder for Golden State, with an average of 7.6 boards per game. Gary Payton II is the leader in steals with an average of 1.4 per contest, and Looney is the SWAT leader with an average of 0.7 blocked shots per contest. The Golden State Warriors haven't been quite as threatening recently. They have lost 4 out of their last 5 games overall, including an ugly 129-114 road loss in Minnesota on Tuesday. The Dallas Mavericks are playing well and have won 8 out of their last 10 games. Furthermore, Dallas has fared exceptionally well against Golden State this season. They lead the season series 2-1, including a 107-101 road win last weekend. The Warriors haven't been effective in the defensive end, conceding an average of 113 points in their last 5 games. And our second pick is under the total. And here is why. Luka Doncic is playing well and registered 25 points in Tuesday's victory. The 23-year-old point guard has netted at least 25 points in all 3 games against Golden State this season and is averaging 27.5 ppg, along with 9.1 rpg. Jalen Brunson has reached 20 points in 2 out of his last 4 bouts. The 25-year-old point guard is having a terrific season, posting an average of 16.1 ppg. Dorian Finney-Smith has connected on at least 50% of his field goals in 5 straight games. the 28-year-old power forward has tallied an average of 10.2 ppg. Stephen Curry hasn't been quite as accurate as usual from three-point land recently. The 33-year-old point guard went 5 for 16 from deep in Tuesday's defeat and is sporting an average of 25.8 ppg and 5.3 rpg. Andrew Wiggins scored 12 points in the defeat. The 27-year-old small forward has been a steady contributor all season and enters with an average of 17.5 ppg on a stellar 47.5% shooting efficiency. Klay Thompson has missed the last 2 games due to a general illness. The 32-year-old shooting guard has been outstanding since returning to action in January, posting an average of 17.1 ppg. Thompson is questionable. Sacramento Kings vs San Antonio Spurs. The Sacramento Kings and San Antonio Spurs meet Thursday in NBA action at the AT&T Center. The Sacramento Kings need a win after losing 5 of their last 6 games. The San Antonio Spurs look for a win after splitting their last 10 games. Our first pick is Sacramento Kings plus 6.5 points, and here is why. Sacramento beat OKC 131-110 on Monday night to get back into the win column after losing 4 straight games. The Kings were led by De'Aaron Fox, who dropped 29 points along with 10 rebounds, while Trey Lyles had 24 points and Harrison Barnes had 23. Sacramento is coming off of an ugly loss against the Pelicans, so it's hard not to see the Kings exerting some extra effort in this game. Meanwhile, the Spurs are coming off of an 8-game road trip, which also included a double overtime game, so fatigue could still be a factor here. Take the Kings to cover the spread on the road in this battle between Western Conference bottom feeders on Thursday night. Our second pick is over 223.5 points. And here is why. San Antonio dropped its second consecutive contest on Monday night, losing versus the Grizzlies on the road in Memphis 118-105. Lonnie Walker IV scored a team-high 22 points, while Dejounte Murray finished with 21 points and 8 assists in the loss. The Sacramento Kings are averaging 110.2 points on 45.8% shooting and allowing 115 points on 47.6% shooting. De'Aaron Fox is averaging 22 points and 3.9 rebounds, while Domantas Sabonis is averaging 18.6 points and 13.1 rebounds. Harrison Barnes is the third double-digit scorer, and Richaun Holmes is grabbing 7.4 rebounds. The Sacramento Kings are shooting 34.3% from beyond the arc and 76.6% from the free throw line. The Sacramento Kings are allowing 36.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.6 rebounds per game. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 112.7 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 112.8 points on 46.8% shooting. Dejounte Murray is averaging 20.1 points and 8.3 rebounds, while Keldon Johnson is averaging 15.9 points and 1.8 assists. Jakob Poeltl is the third double-digit scorer, and Doug McDermott is dishing 1.3 assists. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 74.5% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 35.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.3 rebounds per game. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.